royalty. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Beep-boop. Hello. I just brain farted. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. Ugh. I was in a hurry to get ready today, I'm not gonna lie. Because, I forgot to charge my headphones. I should probably be okay. I was being a bit slow today. It happens. Sometimes we all have lazy days, don't we? And today just happened to be one of those days for me. Then I also had to quickly order a freaking table from IKEA because one of my friends is gonna pick it up for me tomorrow. Because, of course, they don't have the table that I want, and IKEA close to me. So I had to order it, quickly pay for it, and then she's gonna collect it for me. So that's done. That's my microphone. My microphone is working. Because I had an update, so I was just kind of curious if things were working like they should. Seems like they do. We're gonna get into it very soon. Because we're continuing our quest. I was doing a thing for Instagram. Blech. I hate doing these things. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. How does one even? I don't know. Fuck it. I've seen so many people who do it. But yeah, we're continuing around Reborn today. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Should all be working. It is not working. Because of course it's not. There we go! It was working. Okay, I've just put myself into G-pose just while I was getting ready. Because I wanted to see... I didn't remember exactly where we were in the quest. We're gonna go see the sylphs. Oh my god! Hi, Annie! It was like 3 messages popping up at the same time. It's okay, you're gonna lurk. Hope you're doing okay. I was trying to do something, but I can tell that I am clearly misspelling things. Twitch.tv. Is that my username? I think that's my username. Okay, I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I think that's what they say. That's my username actually in Fairy Sky. See, I'm so bad with this kind of stuff. I keep forgetting what my usernames are at different places. I think it is. It is, in fact, in Fairy Sky. Oh, that's not... Okay. So, yeah. Where we left off last time was that we were gonna go to the sylphs. That's what we were gonna do. I have arrived. Your PC is set back up. Oh, you're back home. You were house sitting, I remember. How did that go? And welcome free. Hello, hello. We haven't really started yet, so you're not really late. I had a quite slow start. Hello! Welcome in. How are you? House sitting was fine. Happy to be home though. I can imagine. That's a long time to house sit though, isn't it? We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the scions once more if we are to. Oh, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I am the scion. Not doing so well today, but you'll be okay. Oh no! Are you ill? Oh, someone took a photo. Also, I'm drinking blue drink today. I was gonna dye my tongue blue probably. Cause it's like, I think it's like blue raspberry flavor. Even though it annoys me, it's called blue raspberry when it has nothing to do with the raspberry. This is a long day. Aw, I see. Well, the day is almost over. You're here now. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this show. I don't know. That caused my brain to short circuit. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say something, and my brain just did a complete freaking short circuit there. So, I was gonna be like sending virtual head pats, I guess. That's where my brain went. So you get virtual head pats. That's what you're getting. Hope that helped. My god, did my brain freaking short circuit. Ooh, actually, wait. What? Before I read that, you'll probably fall asleep. Uh-huh! Thank you, Free. I saw the banner. Been far too long. Free? What are you doing? I'm getting sus. No! Fuck off!
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Free. Oh, I need to fix those. That's not really working properly.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, though. Always a pleasure for you, but my god!
Oh yeah.
You spoil me. Okay, I really need to fix my my thingies. They're too small. Why are they so small?
Oh yeah.
You crazy person. It's very appreciated though. Thank you. Oh, but what I wanted to show. We love listening to the Oya Oya. Spoil is is fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry, that's not how they do hearts today. It's like that, right? Isn't that how you do hearts today? My fingers are too handicapped to do that. You just do the Korean version. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I wanted to show my project. There we go. There he is. We're working on this little guy. It's my my bunny. is my current project. It's taking a long time because it's a lot of details. The post was difficult. I've been working on that, and I was also working on this one, which is far from done. He doesn't even have any clothing or anything yet, but I got inspired to draw this one instead. That's a bunny guy, alright? It really is a bunny guy. It's my my main account on Final Fantasy. I play as a bunny boy. It used to be a bunny girl, but I changed him to a bunny boy for some reason. I like him though. But no, yeah, if you haven't seen it, there is like a talent show. I think it takes place, is it in Thailand? But basically one of the contestants is a Chinese guy called Hu Yetao. And he is honestly the freaking most gorgeous man I have ever seen. But basically he did this dance where he kind of like takes his mask off, like during the dance, with like that pose. And I was immediately like, I need to draw. I need to draw my guy like that. I think I actually have... I do. This is the original Hu Yetao pose. He is honestly fucking gorgeous. And it's so funny because Bam Bam has the biggest crush on him. It's really good. I've just been watching some clips where you can see like Bam Bam going absolutely crazy over Hu Yetao. That's so fucking good. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I've been drawing a little bit again. It took me a while to get back into it, but here we are. Back in drawing. Right. Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Papa Lima! Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other businesses brings us here today. Business. Can I speak? Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Must feel good to be drawing again. It does. It's like, I'm very on and off with drawing, but it's because then I do 10,000 other things instead. So it's like, I draw sometimes, and if I'm not drawing, I might be writing, and if I'm not doing that, I might be playing some video games. It's like, I keep myself busy. Thank you for the hype train. We got a new emote. Now you can mega consume. That was me before stream eating my curry. I was mega consuming because I was late. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12th Wood home. As long as you have something to do, that's all that matters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always have something to do. Honestly, it's like... That's a good thing with being a gamer. There's always something to do. The sylphs are for the most part a peaceful bunch. Much to be delighted of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the sylphs to their own ways? This is a question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you, Scions, come in. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. Faux pas. It's French. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Sorry, my friend called me Stinky. I had to reply. We call each other Stinky all the time. It's actually kind of funny. It's like as soon as we see a Stinky meme, we send it to each other. A friendly... What the hell is that word? Palaver? Palaver. Why do I come into... run across words that I don't know. Palaver. What does that even mean? Palaver. It's unnecessary, elaborate, or complex procedure. It's not a word I've heard before. That has been added to my dictionary. A friendly palaver with the sylphs. That should be a pleasant enough diversion. Ooh, I'm getting tummy aches. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Wet Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papa Limo. We shall see about that. Somehow... Oh my goodness. Somehow, I doubt that it will actually be... straightforward. Wait, so we need to go... Where? We need to go up there. It is in Gridania. So are immune to anything straightforward. Ain't that the truth? They're cute though. They're floating veggies. Hence the title of today's stream, Floating Veggies. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn Hut without much trouble. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Mr. Ferryman! Sweet Bloom Pier. Cute on the outside, animated headache on the inside. No, they're cute enough, come on. They're just... sylphs. Oh, the best thing is I can fucking use mounts now. Oh! Hallelujah. I do really need to move this, though. Because that is... in a very annoying place. There we go. Trust me, I'm so happy we can use mounts now, though. It makes traveling so much quicker. Do we need to go... Can I go this way? Should be able to. Did I attune to this one? No, I didn't yet. Untuned. If I remember correctly, they're inside the hut. He is. There he is. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. Rolf? Or Rolfie? Rolf. To be fair, it's not the Sylph's fault. I remember this quest was dread. This estate of A Realm Reborn as during Storeblood. It's all the side stuff, you know. It's just a little bit long-winded. Like, go here, do that, talk to these people. Why? Because. That's basically it. Would you know more? Rolf, he's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Who's this guy? Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Pardon, friend, my memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have luck with them. See, this is exactly my problem. It's like, talk to this guy. Oh, wait, talk to this and this and this guy instead, who's then gonna make you talk to this and this guy. And it's like, okay. Why don't I just talk to the entire village then? Wah! Fuck. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. Lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Teehee! Who else are we supposed to talk to? The hamster wheel of quests, basically. Man. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, and the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such prank are no laughing matter. I mean, sending someone down a ravine is not quite a laughing matter. But I guess to them it's fine, because they can fly. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't ever think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolfie once told me. Rolfie? Rolf. Wow. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like the little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. So, go talk to these people who gives you information you can't really use to anything, that then sparks his memory to information that you can use. Okay. Yes, a quest within a quest within a quest. We like those. Oh, still here, eh? Great, there's one more thing you should know. One more thing! About the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring a... Drat, what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Well. Oh, if we go to find his wife, then all the way up there. Gotta love MMOs, so... I don't want to hate too much on it. Because, in the end, I like Final Fantasy. There's still a long way until my favorite expansion, though, but... A Realm Reborn has always been something else. Same with Stormblood. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Still better than before the Reborn? I mean, so I've heard. I would still have liked to, like, see what the game was like before the retcon. I don't even know if there's still versions available out there anywhere on the internet. Probably only like videos that you could watch, I'm guessing. I've not seen an ochu around their comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised of what comes out. Good luck. Struggle finding even that much? I guess, like, not many people did, like, playthroughs back then of the game. Wee. Oh my god, wee! Probably turn the audio up a little bit more. Woof. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milkroot, but of course, those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. Quaff. That's a word. Quaff. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you a friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Beep, 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 beep. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milkroot well and good. That should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. Thank you. I appreciate that. My sensitive little nose. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chobo dung. Ew. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morbol that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. Where's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, you'd regale me with your adventuring tale. Ah, and before I forget, don't go terpacing off just yet. I can't fucking read some of these words. Too complicated English for my little pea-sized brain, okay? Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Even simple English, I can't do, apparently. I'm lame. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Komuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne Hut furnished you with some of that malodorous root that the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the Elder Seatseer herself. To summarize the letter's content in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious friendship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. So, the thing is, obviously the first time I played through this, I wasn't reading it aloud. I was just reading it in my head to myself. So I never had to actually, like, pronounce any of these words. So now suddenly having to do that, I'm finding myself a little bit bamboozled as the pronunciation of some of the words. Because it's such, like, fancy English. Old school English, fancy English. Same. Luxio. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Outdated. I'm sure most people don't know a lot of them. I can't even read comments today. Oh my goodness. I'm sure most people don't know how a lot of them are said for sure. No. Maybe not. It just doesn't help when English is also second language, not first language. That definitely doesn't make things any easier. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many things. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These ones come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought Milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Inferi here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seatseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One's wastes everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Wasn't Fairy's jig insufficiently jiggy? It was perfectly jiggy, thank you. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Oh, do we want... None of them really, but anyway. My shirt. I'm a wee bit chilly. I've been adjusting my heater constantly today because then I feel like it's too warm, then it's too cold. Because temperatures right now are just fluctuating a lot. I had like... What was it? 14 degrees the other week. We're back down on like single digits again now though. So that's fun. I love that. Okay. Who are we talking to? Ida. Say, and Fairy, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow, there goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. I swear to God. Walking One's belly is rumbling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seed to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and so must greed making. Ooh, Walking One knows jolly dance. Jolly dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. We have another one over here. Walking One would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, a Walking One could not weave in the same way. Where do we have the last one? Over there. Ah, Walking One is a friend of these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. That's it. I have now jigglied my jiggliest dance for the floating veggies. Fairy, would you like to hear the good news or the bad news? The good news is that your lovely dancing had brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news... Oh, not bad news. The good news or better news. The better news, why I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Lies. Oh my god, level up. And Fairy, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hero Imedia of the Gredanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Praise be to the elements. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities. Not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The cis-gorlins and gall gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling in the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Komuxio. He is slow to warm up to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Got it. So kill one of these. I need one of the gnats. Ah, fuck. I was hoping I wouldn't end up aggroing it. Guess I wasn't that lucky. I just need a nap. Come here. Let me kill you. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. The one hates bitey buzzy one's dancing one is kind. Too kind. My god, that was a sentence. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but fewer friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help us, this one no more. This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house to find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Woof. He can bark. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Friends! Friends. How to speak, I don't know. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one is seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking one hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. And we go all the way back to... Could just TP, but you know. Let's save our gil. Hate that I have to run all the way around though. Could I have gotten up over there? Maybe. Don't actually know. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. And we talk to... Boy. Mon... Again. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Where are we going now? Back. Boop. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows for as well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one marks, right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? So, like, we have a choice. We kind of sneak past here. Yes, we can. Oopsie. Oops, I got hit by that. What a good thing playing as tank. You can take a lot more hits. Uh-oh. Yeah. Thought I would be seen. Dancing One is back. This one brief sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbol. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know how to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to this one. Helpful one arrives at good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside little cells alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of Beastly One. It's actually kind of funny reading the Sylph dialogue. I like the way they speak. It's actually kind of cute. I'm gonna avoid you. Can I? What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summon a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Ah, fuck's sake. Oh, I made it in time. I want all this. Oh shit, I didn't actually use my triple whistle yet. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw a touched one lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search the spools of thread in the forest floor. These things will lead Helpful one to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. A very relatable sylph. Because they don't want to be around the others. And he wants to be left alone. It's a long way up. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Komoxio that this one will never go back. Never. Touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Fairy. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Fight! Oh, focus your attacks on... Aha. But the sylphs are all dead. I didn't read that properly. I thought it said to focus on the marble. It was the other way around. This one's safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one's been so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Comuxio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. What is that emote? Comuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live with little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Comuxio and friendly ones. Hype cute, apparently. A little happy handheld game friend. We all like a little happy handheld game friend. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. I don't really think you'll find a nice hot bath in Little Solace, though. But that might just be me. I could really do with a hot bath as well, though. I miss having a bathtub. But I really don't think I'm ever going to be able to find a cheap apartment with a bathtub in it. It's very much a luxury here. Same. I miss my lush bathtubs. I know it's not like I'm not one to take baths very often. It's just like once in a while, you know. It's like when you really just want to lay back and relax. Oh my fucking god. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful ones saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones. Even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones close together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is not here. After a hard night's work with heavy load, sometimes soaking in hot water sounds great. Exactly. Or even just after being out on a really, really cold day, you know? It's like you just want to put yourself in a nice hot bath to heat up your chilly ass bones, you know? This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promises to take Kind One to Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is a home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until elder ones return. Let me go back to Cordonia. Cordonia. Oh, so many people. Well, if it isn't our interpret ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs have my sharpest-eyed serpents will... You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gaia Molko at Bent Branch Meadow and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Well, we go there. A message from Commander Helua. Helua. I don't actually know how the fuck to pronounce that. Helua. Helua. Lua. The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have their eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. And we need to talk to Buscarun, which we can't from here because we don't have the teleport. Okay, so we go... Where? This way? Yeah. Hello, fast as poop, boy. It's always so idyllic in Gridania. This is the kind of forest I would love to like go for a walk in, you know? Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub out this side of, not here to file your battle, even. Blah, 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 blah. Hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you have the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across the Sylph's Elder yourself. Beep, beep, beep. No word of the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure that it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscarun in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons will swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Bloop. Have some water, you stinky. Oh, Navigant's treats, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwell scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. No fighting, lads. It's against the rules. Nicely done, Fairy. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice? Prejuice? Where the fuck did I get prejuice from? Prejudice. What even is words? No. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the blunt of that outburst is a Duskrite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eye of many. To be fair, the Duskrites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers, for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? What did I get? An egg? A chicken egg. Wow, how kind of you to give me a chicken egg. I mean, in this economy, even that could be quite worth a lot. I've seen the egg prices in America at the moment. It's actually ridiculous. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kiggern friend of mine, you see. His name is Teteroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own. He did. And not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lanosia. Well, it just so happens I got cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named Bainsing? You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. I am really trying my best to read dialogue as flawlessly as possible, but it's just so damn difficult. Just want to go attuned to this one over here. Would be silly not to. We go in here. Hawker's Alley. Digging Illy. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A kicker that worked at the Druthers? Aye, you speak of Tetraroon. Related to that Kyokuroon bloke just over there. By some blood or another. Two of them put together and were making good coin. But old Tetraroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're best off asking Kyokuroon himself. He can be tight of lip, though I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Customer, buy welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kyokuroon busy with business. Too busy for blather. Chicken egg. Kyokuroon loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon? Tetraroon no here no more. Tetraroon leave Limsa. Tetraroon go look for Sparkies. Not working at trading post. Good trade. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyokuroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokuroon. So send me everywhere, why don't you? At least it's within Limsa. Weinberg! That was an invisible wall. Tetraroon? I see him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Ailport. Might as well head there to see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Elford. He's an old hand, but knows a great deal about a great many things. To Ailport we go then. Tetraroon, I saw him, that is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Kickerin. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Memaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Follow the road where? Oh. Up. That's where we're going. We're going up. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired these days. To be fair, I have been very busy. Like, I had the weekend, like I said I would. I'd take the weekend off. I ended up having something to do Friday, though, because I suddenly had to go to the doctor. Because it was an appointment they had. I needed to renew the prescription for my meds, so I didn't really have a choice. It's quite important. But of course, there's a shortage of ADHD meds countrywide, which has lasted nearly a year now, I think. It's actually kind of annoying. Because it costs me triple the price that it usually does to get meds now because of the shortage. And once that runs out, I'm fucked. Because it's the only one I can take. Because the other one is a stimulant, and the stimulant doesn't work well with me because of, like, anxiety and depression and stuff. It just kind of heightens it. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom. Bring something for Tetraroon. Tetraroon, forget this. Forget it, brothers. Tetraroon swore would never forget earring. But never forgot. Tetraroon think. Tetraroon think. Good Buskaroon doing good. Good Buskaroon good to Tetraroon. Tetraroon miss good Buskaroon. Take that. Guess so. Except we cannot equip it yet. For fuck's sake. Good Buscaroon help Tetaroon. Tetaroon dead without good Buscaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetaroon make it in firewater for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love firewater. You help Tetaroon make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Guess we're gonna go kill some coral pups then. Ah! That was water. In my head, I was like, it must be shallow enough for me to just be able to take my mount through it. Joke's on me, I guess. Oh, I need to kill these. Get him over there so I don't end up aggroing the other one. Was that not? Fuck! It was different ones. Oh well, I guess we just slayed all of them then. Slay the big kitties. Goddamn stunned me out of my summoning my mount. Let me kill this one again. I know you just came back to life, but I'll kill you again. Oh, that's not the way I'm going. Tetaroon make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetaroon need? I do. Hear about all thingies, Tetaroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tetaroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Really? Well, damn. Tetsuroon, make firewater. Good firewater. You take the Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetsuroon helps Buscaroon happy. Tetsuroon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetsuroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in the Eorzea. Many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. The way they speak is just really funny. It is a language. Oh my god, sorry I'm just sitting and yawning so much. I really don't know, like I think I should probably talk to a GP about why I'm so tired all the time. I did even have a nap before stream. But to be fair, then I'm sitting and I'm listening to like the really chill music of the forest while also sitting and reading. It just makes me even more eepy. Oh. That was a ravine. Should make a game out of it. Take a shot whenever I yawn. I don't think you'd be able to walk straight by the end of the stream. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for teeing. For seeing Tetsuroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me. Kikir and firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old? Oh bloody hell, who's cutting onions back here? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and a body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this battle together. Take this. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no land of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elder among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. That's a lot of spots. First spot is up here. Woo! Fell down. Ah! Fuck. An overgrown offering. Of course it's the Imperials. What's this one supposed to be? Up here? Oh yeah. Ugh. Let's sit up more straight or else I'm gonna sit and fall asleep. Shrimping a little bit too hard, I think. Can we just leave me alone? Ooh. That scared me. A stretch. Thank you. Oh, a big stretch. Ugh. A very big stretch. No, what I really want to get when I move is my own espresso machine so I can make myself like lattes. Because for some reason I can't drink black coffee anymore. But I can still drink like lattes and stuff if I don't drink too much of it. And my god. Could I drink a latte right now? Even better, a pumpkin spice latte. I would love to get myself an espresso machine, but they're so expensive. They're like 400, 500 pounds, I think. I miss having an espresso machine. I miss having access to one. All the years that I've worked with coffee and then suddenly I don't have any ways of making coffee is quite sad, honestly. I miss it so much. What am I glad to have again? I could make swans. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's there. Ah, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Oh, no, we can't take this way. Kitchen too small, took up far too much space. That's another issue that I think I would have, is the size of my kitchen that I would have in the future. Because you do need quite a big kitchen, but it's like, if you at least have the space in the vicinity, you can make like a little coffee station, which is what I would kind of see if I could do. Like a little place to make coffee. So it would have like the espresso machine, a bean grinder, the syrups and stuff like that, like stacked up neatly. I've seen quite a lot of really cool ones. Oh, and then you have like a coffee neon sign above it as well, just to go like extra. So was there ought to be found in the woods? What did you come to? Garleans in this part of Twelveswood. First sylphs, now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Dun dun dun! I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said, I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late he's taken to ordering my best wine, the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him in Ferry, and if he is up to no good, put an end to him. Put an end to it and him if it comes to that. That was a very different phrasing. Put an end to him. Doesn't fucking matter. Just put an end to him. Oh, Laurentius. I have a bone to pick with you. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Oh, you be sussy. You be very sussy. You're zoning out so hard. I bet you're tired. Not long now. To think the patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. Tis little wonder the Empire's risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. Always EP? Same. At this point, I need an IV drip of just caffeine constantly going into my system. You, what did you... How long have you... Help! Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. You gotta go grocery shopping before you sleep, though? Woof. That sounds hard. Hard or hard? Hard. I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Yeah, as if, you little bench. Good pussy. Come here. I got a bone to pick with you. Oh! You didn't... Where's this bench? Oh, he's there. Okay. Come over here. Motherfucker. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then, I sold the maps and rations to the Empire. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks, and proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my future, and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. What a binge. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot, did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Vieira, bitch. Wait, who are you calling a bitch? Bitch. It's not like I was calling him a bitch from the start. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power. Or of making it. Or of remaking it, as we will, Gridania. Tick, tick, tick. Shoot him! Kick him in the balls. So that's the way it is. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there, Viero. You stand here at Old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. He called me the B word. Now he shall pay. Oh, they're coming from over there. I'm trying to interrupt his fucking heals whenever he tries to use them. I'm not quick enough. Impossible! How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do you fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaron, this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? Traitor, that's what you've done. I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. I wouldn't trust him even a second to hand himself over. He could so easily lie about that. Alas, I can't do anything about it. Now, for fuck's sake. Leave me alone. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. It seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only a small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gordanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gordanians too big of a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. That it was helpless. Hopeless? There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he had failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope that the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you and Fairy. The Sylph Elder has been found. About fucking time. Also about time that I get another freaking chess piece so I can get rid of the tin can. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gordanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. That's an abandoned dungeon called 1,000 Maws of Totorak, here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance of the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Abandoned. Dungeon. But hey, welcome. Welcome to A Realm Reborn. The longest, most dreadful expansion. I'm really struggling sometimes where I'm like, oh my god, that's so much. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Oh, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, you make haste to Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Understood. And Fairy, go to 1,000 Maws of Totorak and see if Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between men and sylph rest upon your success. Yet again, I am left to do all the dirty work. So it's not just Thancred who does it to me. It's Ida and Papalimo too. I see how it is. Going up here somewhere. Don't attack me! Fuck. Leave me alone. Am I gonna have a choice? Leave me alone. You don't see me? He didn't see me. It worked. I'm gonna unlock the dungeon. I think I'm gonna quickly go pee. By the order of the Elder Seer, the dungeon known as 1,000 Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? Which is the funny thing, right? This is the only entrance, isn't it? So how the fuck didn't they see the Elder get into the dungeon? That is my question. Are they blind? Or is there another entrance? Oh, the seven hells did he manage to... Well, there it was. I should have just kept reading the dialogue. Oops. God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey into the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. TBH sometimes don't notice senior citizens pass by me. How do you not? They're slow as snails. They have zero aura, practically invisible to the human eye. Really? Really? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had, like... I don't think I look enough at people in general. Whenever I'm out and about. I don't pay attention to people at all. I have this aura of leave me the frick alone when I'm out, you know, so I usually have music in my ears too. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to the Totorag is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. The fact that you struggle to remember whether you pass by one further bolsters your claim. I rest my case. I can't even tell you if I've had children sneak past me before, or even regular as grown-ups. I just don't pay enough attention to anyone. I just mean I can't comment on the fact that if they have like 0 aura. Yeah, that was it. Well, with that, I'm quickly go pee. I'll be back very, very quickly because I still have some drink as well. Go piss, girl. I am gonna go piss. I'll be right back.
The silhouette's burning, embers rising high, like a chemical fire. The flame won't die. Intertwine, darling, you and I. And my heart beats cold, just let go. Did I lose my mind into Mercury? Barely scratching the surface. This obsession of mine is fueling the furnace. I'm up all night and we're intertwined. Darling, you and my heart beats cold under your control. Just let go. Did I lose my mind in your mercury eyes? Am I going blind? You're the reason why. Am I being cold under your control? Just let go. Did I lose my mind in your mercury eyes? Am I going blind?
And she returns. I told you it was gonna be a quick pee. Ugh. Okay, let us queue up. Don't actually just do like this. P. P. We'll see how long it's gonna take to get a pop. Feel like we're gonna be here for a while. What can we do while we wait? Do I have anything I need to kill here? Excuse me, Mom. Oh! It's Alishka! Shocked me with banging on the door. My god! Average weight say less than 5 though. We shall see. I don't think Alishka is gonna magically pop into the dungeon like last time. Still, the last one I need is in Black Brush. He was watching, but he was eating. That was magic. It was amazing. That was such a fucking pleasant surprise. Black Brush. Black Brush Station. Go there and look. Which one was it I needed? It was the Shell Sweepers. I think. Are they not down like... Wait. Surprise bench? That was definitely a surprise. A very pleasant surprise. This is some Black Brush in general, so it should be just up here. Somewhere over the rainbow. Key currents are found. Where are they? Come on, wherever you are. What do I have over here? Oh, I need to do actually, let me just quickly go get that one. I'm out as fast as fuck, boy. That's all I needed. Now we're back into searching for the freaking quick. I don't actually know where the hell they are. It's ants. Ants. More ants. Where the hell are they? Ha! Keep up. Are they up here? No. Holy shit, it's Ice Level Sensei. Should be fine to keep pulling, right? Should probably stop here though. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can do it. Oh, I took off my text like by accident. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's fine. No one got hurt. I'm just really zoning out while doing this dungeon. I'm sitting here like... You can do it, White Mage. I believe in you. Let me just run part. Heck yeah. Actually, I didn't even notice it was two black mages. I know it's poison, it's burning with poison. There we go. I haven't leveled up. Fuck you. I really do need to get better at reacting from the list. I'm gonna stop here. Should be fine. They should be. Nothing's gone wrong until now. No one's died. That's a good start, right? You died inside. Why? Did I do that bad that you died inside? This is the good thing about being the tank. They can't pull before I'm done with my cutscene. I mean, they probably could, but...
Darkness.
They will. Fuck. I could just let them die then, you know? That's a possibility. Sorry, give me a sec. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. What a countenance that bespeaks understanding. Yep, they pulled. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest.
Well, I could do something very funny.
We meet at last.
I just let them do it on their own.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
I really hate people who pull before people are done with cutscenes. It is honestly the worst part of the community, like the community and the games.
Presence of evil.
Fucking scumbags. That's my honest opinion on
The
it.
end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
It's cursed if someone is actually enjoying the game and wanting to know the story, you know?
Oh, but the content has been out for so many years. You can just watch it in the ends.
And what if I want to watch it real time and enjoy it over again? Am I not allowed? Or what? There are still new players coming to the game. To be fair, they're saying my bad, but still. Most of the things, sadly, are we believe the players will make the morally right choice, you know? People can step out of the arena, all three of them, and the boss resets. Yeah, but people don't freaking care. It's just as simple as I don't give commendation. So this one person stays in the arena, everyone will get a teleport request into the arena. Yeah. I remember when Juno first came out. I think we did it on its second week. And the tank we had in our... one of the tanks in the Alliance raid just pulled the final boss while me, Aldem, and Lishka were still in cutscene. I ended up in a whole ass keyboard fight with him. It was so ridiculous. So silly, but also, my god, was he a binge. Finally, fresh air. I've accidentally pulled while someone's cutscening, not maliciously, just because I wasn't paying attention during roulettes. It has happened to me as well. Like, I'm not saying that it can't happen on accident, but it is possible to reset the boss. It's like, obviously it's harder when it comes to Alliance raids if it's done by accident, because the thing is, like, you have so many more people. But if you're in, like, a dungeon, like, trials are also a bit more difficult, but if you're in a dungeon with only 4 people, I show 4 by showing 3, 4 people, it's easier to reset it. Same thing with Fates. It happens to you too, but like you were saying before, you can reset. There's multiple ways to reset, actually, yeah. It's just, it's unfortunate. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. A sinister one, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did walking one vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to walking one. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark Call, sir. Thinking about it, though, I actually kind of wish they would make it impossible for people to pull before everyone is done in cutscenes. Of course, that would also cause a lot of annoyed players. But in the end, I think they deserve it. Like, not like a Praetorian cutscenes can't be skipped kind of way, but just like, you know, that circle that keeps people in. Like, just keep them in there. Just don't let them out of it. Freeze them in the spot. You've done it the most as a healer, just wandering forward. Free. Tusk tusk. Freaks here looking like that onion you forgot in your fridge. Don't be mean to the floating vegetable. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed icon hiding? Oh look, it's Nero, the little bitch. No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gradonians to her presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Don't talk to Sid's boyfriend like that. Come on, he's a little bitch. He's like the obsessed ex. That's what he is. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be grazing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. See, he's a little binch. Dot is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Is that hard to normally be considerate? Pulling to healer's comfort. Another one. Healer says they aren't confident with big pulls and slow down a little is not hard. No, exactly. That's the thing. He sits, little pinch. And they were roommates. Useless. We're so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone, you were right, Garland. See, he keeps talking about his ex-boyfriend. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. The problem is that it's not his ex. At this point in the story, they're definitely not actively dating. Can we agree on that much? They were on a break. He just has unrequited gay feelings. I don't know. Maybe they did do a little kissing in the closet back when they were still students. You never know. Those walking ones did for Noxia, and one is certain of it. This one fears the other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Norexia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. We were looking for you. Came to this one's rescue at Norexia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. And back to the druthers we go. Gotta get up there.
I'm here.
Remu is a crusty old man who has the power to supercharge your electricity bill to obscene heights. Frixio, probably. No, it's old man Ramune. Are you back? Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of kicking firewater. Thank you, kind sir. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, fuck. I'm stuck with the tin can. Say, friends, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the cells of Little Solace. The Azima Rose Oil. You should do your paladin quest. I just got it, like, not that long ago. I will do it. But, I'm finding the pace. Because I don't want to interrupt MSQ too much just to do the job quest, since I'm streaming it. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakening them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. Like, don't get me wrong, I have been doing the paladin quests. It's just I haven't done the newest one yet. I think I literally just got it, like, recently. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together we will survive together, and the 12th wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylphs alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Like the Hawthorne Hut, we go. Taka 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 taka. A gift from Walking One Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to talk to Camuxio. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Oh, there you are, Inferi. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Thank you.
Papa Limo.
Ah, the walking ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as walking ones call them, of this one began when the Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not, in Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seatseer. This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanian dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. And they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seatseer wrote to you. All this reading is making my throat really dry. Maybe we'll just quickly do the... No, because I also read out the freaking Paladin quest stuff. This one knows and respects honor Horned One Kanesena. Be assured. Like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resort to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who partook became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back into normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Look, it's Lord Ramune. And his big-ass beard. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of the addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Phrixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kanesena. We're finally going to be done with the vegetables. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. I love them. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Walking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would deliver Phrixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. I'm feeling a 6-piece chicken nugget combo meal. Kanye-sama reads out loud. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Elder Phrixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. I could actually really eat chicken nuggets. I already had dinner, though. Please wait, Walking One and Fairy. Very amazing. Good job, Kanye. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. I love that fucking meme. Even though I really hate Donald Trump, I like that meme. This is like one of my favorite mock memes that has ever come out is when life gives you lemons, Joe Biden kills you with them. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. But these ones summoned Lord Ramu. These ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow this crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these one's trust. Joe biding his time in office. Joe biting his people goodbye. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch touched ones. As long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking Ones witness touched ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. This one's homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Just 1 second. Well, I don't actually know why I didn't use my mount, to be honest. Would have been so much faster. There are tempered selves in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Go back to the gritty. Oh. It wasn't to me, right? Was it? No. No, it wasn't. It just looked like it for a second. I was like, huh? Who's this? If it isn't in Fairy, how went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seats here will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gordanians, you have my thanks. More Wesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gordania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seats here to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try and find the way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the scions of the seventh the scions of the seventh door. A science of the seventh dawn not offered to mediate between our people, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. The seventh door. The scions of the seventh door. Where door 1 through 6? They got lost. Hello? Hello in Fairy? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. This is Tancred. Ida and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Thank you, Minfilia. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the walking sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. Before we do that, though, before we start the next storyline, we are gonna go do the Paladin quest. Will be, yeah, it's in the Da of the Ul. The walking sense. Oh, I meant the wrong place. Fuck. I'm so used to going here. It was pure autopilot. Walking through the 7th store. Walking sands. Did I say walking rather than wake? Doesn't matter, okay? Don't bully me. I'm doing my best here. Reading is difficult. Fuck, I did. I meant the waking sands, not the walking sands, okay? It's the science of the 7th door, and the place that they take their base is in the walking sands. What is that? I thought it looked like a... like cheeks, and then like a face kind of thing. I was like, what is that ugly, ugly face? Yeah. Damn it all to the 7th hell, this is madness. It's Aldous, he's been arrested by the brass plates. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so. And whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. Is that a bit of foreshadowing right there? Anyways. The Alacran must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again. And now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Waymond when he said they had such influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Waymond. Waymond? Waymond? Why? Waymond. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find... Waymond? I'm gonna keep saying Waymond. Find Waymond, see what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. Just Kith already. Kith and makeup. He is there. I was wondering when you might come along, and very frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. He ought to know there is no walking away from this. What happened between Aldous and Leovold 7 years ago? You really don't know, do you? Best I start at the beginning, then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Blood Sands. But he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Uldan loves a good Colosseum fight. And what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when I got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your Guildmaster Milla got the worst of it, though. Wah! My ear just got violated by a Lalafell. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil. Hashtag not my Lalafell. It was just right in my ear canal. Or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture. Really, but it made all this look that much worse. In the end, Milla lost two of the most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. Leovold, he tried to go solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without all this, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save, though judging from that look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Rolger's bile. 'Tis a vile potion. Rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in southern Thanalan and ask him direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell them we're even. And that I hope it's all worth it. Okay. Okay. Fuck! I guess we're going down then. I kind of already have a very good idea in my mind that Aldous did none of those things, and he did it to cover up for Leovold. Something like that. But that's just the theory. A sky theory. Gotta love an auto run. Leave me alone. I'm actually gonna go attune a little Amigo first. Might as well. And back out we go. At least now we are attuned. So far, so good. Isn't this a really annoying place, though? I think it is. Is there no way in here? Nope. Okay, just avoid these guys. Now! Fuck, I got seen. Come here, little bitch. Can I not get you to come over here? How fucking he hit me? Come on. There we go. I would like as little combat as possible, thank you. Of course we're going over there, though. Can I avoid this guy? Oh, sneaky beaky like. I like blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yep. Ah! Fuck. Okay. I think I need to sneeze. Ow! Huh! Fuck off. I need to move this one as well. I have it down here. Oh my fucking god. We got you to come over here. Easy peasy. I only got spotted a few times. What was I wanted to? Oh yeah, I wanted to quickly. It should just be. Oh, I need to go. Da-da-da. There. Where have you been in Fairy? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sacrarium? They mean to execute him. We must do something. This poison is it? You've proved that Alucran purchased it from the corpse brigade. Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official proceedings over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now. Make haste. To Camp Draboon. That's where we'll go. Bloop. It is really pretty though. Gotta admit. Yippee. Oh, I also saw, apparently Square Enix is looking for new writers for the main story. So that's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. To be fair, people were very, very vocal with their displeasure about Dawn Trail. And honestly, I can't jump down. I have to say I kind of agree with a lot of the criticism. There's also a lot of criticism I don't agree with. For example, all the hatred towards the voice actors, I think it's absolutely ridiculous and very uncalled for. However, the story, especially the first half, was just so boring. I have to say. Like, my personal opinion was that the first half of Dawn Trail was quite boring and very unnecessary. I'm sure they listen to the JP audience more than the international. I don't think necessarily that is true, because I know, for example, the reason why they changed the Viper so massively was due to the fact that the international player base were complaining that the job was too busy. The JP player base did agree on many points taken. I mean, that's the thing, right? So, I really liked the second half of Dawn Trail. I think it was really cool. And it really did take a good, like, a better turn in the story. It was just the whole fight for the throne kind of story arc was lackluster at best. I don't dislike Wuglamat as a character, but there was something missing. There was like some magic missing in that first part. So that's why, like, when the second part finally came, I was like, oh, this was what it should have been from the beginning. This is what you wanted to have done from the beginning. Because this is where all of the emotions and, like, the drama is. Like, the whole throne succession was such a slow pace, and it just took way too long for them to build the world they wanted to through that story, which then also ended up becoming kind of obsolete anyways, because we went into a completely different world. So it almost felt like you had two separate writing teams. One who wrote the beginning of Dawn Trail and one who wrote the end of Dawn Trail. Right? And it felt so drawn out, so tame. Like, it should have been a side quest kind of thing, rather than the main story quest. It's I saw a video recently made by a VTuber called, I think her name was Lucy Pyre. I think that was it. And she made some really good points about not just Dawn Trail, but just Final Fantasy as a whole, and how it's just kind of going in the wrong direction almost. It's one thing to think some voice direction was poor, it's another thing to say the voice actors were terrible. It didn't even just end there. It was like actual death threats towards some, like, Wuglamat's voice actor. And she didn't deserve that at all, you know? Because even some of Ishtola's voice lines were very poorly delivered. So it's not about the voice actors or actresses, it's about the voice directing. I really, really think that people's transphobia just showed really badly. And the only thing I have to say about that is shame on you. Shame on you. People would never admit that, though. But I definitely think it's some internalized transphobia. Like, yeah, Wuglamat's character is, in my opinion, also not amazing, you know? Like, she's not my favorite character, but do I hate her? Do I dislike her? No. I also like her to a certain extent, you know? Like, she's a good character. She was lacking a slight bit of character growth, I will say. Like, her character arc was very mediocre. I think the only really good thing I can say about the first half of Dawn Trail is actually Zoralia. Zoralia is a good antagonist. He's a well-written antagonist because he always has his goal from the beginning, And he doesn't stop until he he doesn't want to stop until he gets what he wants. And that's what drives him. And that makes a good bad guy, you know, that in his eyes, what he's doing is not wrong. It is the right course to go. And he will stop at nothing to achieve his goal. That's a good antagonist. You actually had to quit what you were doing to chime in on the conversation because it's been chewed on for a while. Dawntrail is almost 1 year old and we've been in it for a while. Yeah, it's almost been a year since it came out. This summer it's been a year because all villains are heroes of their own stories. Hi, Heko, and yes, that is true. Like, most villains, they act on what they believe is right. In their eyes, they're not doing the wrong thing. The hero is, you know? So that's why, like, to Zoologia, everything he's doing is the correct way of doing things. He believes he is right. He believed the Garleans were right, and that's why he wants to do or finish or do even better than what the Garleans started, you know? That's his goal, that's his aim. And that's also what drives him to do what he later does in the second half of Dawntrail, which is what makes him a good character, because he doesn't falter in what he wants to do. He only becomes more aggressive and desperate in his mission when he loses the throne. So, yes, the succession of the throne story in its own way had importance to the story, but it never needed to be as long as it was. Never. They could have filled it with something else. Something more... something of more... I don't know what word I want to use. I don't know. I think you get what I mean, though. It needed a little bit more oomph. That was the problem. The oomph came way too late. But I think the reason why I am such a big fan of the second half of Dawntrail is because I love the concept of totalitarianism. It both fascinates me and scares me. But I like the concept of it, especially when it's set in a sci-fi environment. It's even better. It's cool, you know? But I definitely feel like there is a lack of things. And I do agree with what Lucy Pyre said in her video, is that the Square Enix team does need to up their game just a little bit in the content they put out. Because it's like, there's longer time between patches now, but we're getting less content and of less quality content, where you would have expected the quality of the content to have been even better. But it's like, oh, you're getting another hard... It's not Ultimate. What was it that was coming out? I saw the post. I have it here. Yeah, another Unreal Trial. And what is that Unreal Trial? Hell's Kier. From Stormblood. Very old content, you know. Most of the unwarranted criticism is purely subjective, i.e. transphobia veiled its critique towards an overall voice direction. It's not that Wuglamat's delivery was bad, she had the most dialogue of any core MSQ character by far. It's just so much fluff for the sake of stretching one part of a story. 100% agree. I think Wuglamat's voice actress did a good job for what she was given. It's not her fault that the voice direction wasn't on par. And they listened to the community, they took it to them, and therefore re-recorded lines from both Stola and Wuglamat because they weren't well done. Again, it's not the voice actor's fault that there was lacking voice direction. But again, you can't criticize a voice actor based on the fact that they are transgender. Because if you are doing that, I repeat myself, shame on you. Also, fun fact, the words Wuglamat and Dawn Servant has been said in the MSQ dialogue so much, of course it will be annoying to hear that so many times as well. Yes. Another thing that also, but it became more of a meme. It's the whole like, speed, speed, speed. I can't help but laugh at it. It's just funny, you know? You're gonna bounce again because none of this makes sense to you. I'm gonna continue MSQ though. Or not MSQ, I'm gonna continue questing. I just wanted to get that out there. I'm not gonna continue talking about it. It was just a small rant before we continue, because I have a solo duty. This aquarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last? Huh? Who are you and what do you want? Solo duty, here we go.
Oh no, the NPC is glowing.
Wonder what the fuck he wants from us. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. Sounds like she wasn't aware of what the scenes she was recording for was, only the dialogue she was recording. Yeah, kind of. However, this aquarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Inferi. Thal's scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leah will spend a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal. And you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Aldous. You couldn't stay awake, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. The cohesion wasn't there, but it's again a lack of direction in regards to the script, yeah. I blame the voice direction, not the voice actor. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you're willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy. Oh, you're not so brave now, are you?
Go piss in your little panties. You little wuss.
Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it's punishable by death. Your death, more like, not mine. Whoa, I was out of focus there. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Mila and the others need you, Inferi. Leave him to me. I think the fact of the matter is just that it was an unfortunate situation. And a lot of people really showed their true colors. They were true, very disgusting colors. I saw some disgusting comments on Twitter. Like, I don't have Twitter anymore, and this is also one of the reasons why I don't want to have Twitter. It's because of all the drama and negativity that's just on there. And the lack of consequences. Because, honestly, some of these people were, like, openly in the comment section wishing death upon the voice actor. But since Elon Musk took over, we all know that people are not being held accountable for that kind of commenting anymore. Because that is Elon Musk's version of freedom of speech. But when people talk against him, that is illegal. Banned. We're never returning to Twitter. So no. I don't want to have a Twitter. I don't want to support the Musky man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get a heal, please? Which is ironic because Final Fantasy XIV has an overwhelming amount of LGBTQIA+ supporters. And there's small bubbles of people who openly accept that. Yeah. Discussing comments on Twitter. It's like the platform run by Nazis. Run by a Nazi. Yeah. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I should probably take off my tank stance, shouldn't I? I don't care. I'm gonna take the very easy. I always do when I fail them. I just don't give a shit. Just let me be done with them. If I want a challenge, I'll go do challenging things. This ain't it, Chief. There'll be those who abuse the situation to show their true colors. Yeah. It's just a lot of people are getting way too comfortable behind the internet's anonymity. Being anonymous on the internet. They're getting way too comfortable around it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna take off my tank stance, actually. Where the fuck did he go? It was falling from the sky.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Anonymity. I can't fucking say it. You know the fuck I mean. It's the same thing as, like, you see people who so adamantly are, like, looking at a woman who looks like an actual fucking goddess and then being like, still a man. Or looking at a guy who looks like he could fight a fucking bear and be like, still a woman. Well, excuse me, sir, but last time I looked, he looked more man than you. Maybe you should be the one to grow a pair of balls. Not him. I can't say it out loud now. It's all messed up with the mispronunciations. Sorry.
Anonymity.
There's also, like, one of the favorite fucking clips on the internet is also a guy in an interview showing another guy a picture of an ultrasound and being like, can you with 100% confidence tell me that this is a human fetus? And the guy is like, yes. And he's like, with 100% confidence. He's like, yeah, that's a human fetus. It's like, that's funny, 'cause this is a dolphin fetus. People are just fucking thick-skulled. And fall for propaganda way too easily. It's like it's almost illegal having your own brain. Wow. Imagine thinking for yourself or doing research on the internet. Ah, gasp. Don't even need to be the internet, you can go into the library. There's tons of books and things. Especially biology. You almost had me, Leopold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? It's funny, it's been made so easy to research and people still don't. People are too proud. They don't want to admit they're wrong. That's where the issue lies. It's in pride. I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Leopold. It's over. But yeah, if there's one thing people don't like to admit, it's that they're wrong. Like hell's it is. I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life, or the next. Man's dramatic. You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go, our comrades are waiting. That's the thing, people will judge by context, which is incredibly close-minded. You're better off just saying, yeah, I'm a dude. And even when it was a whole journey to get there, people don't care where you started off, because to them, you're the same person you were, which devalues all the efforts and struggle that the person had gone through. That's the thing, it's like... I don't know what to say. It's like people are just so judgmental that they don't really care about the person that they're talking to, how it can hurt their feelings and how it can actually really damage them. Because it's not like It's like they don't understand how much someone who is transgender has already suffered up to this point, you know? And maybe when they finally transition, they're finally getting to a point where they feel like they can accept themselves. This is not about other people accepting them. It's about them accepting themselves and actually finally feeling comfortable in their own body, right? That's the biggest importance to them. Because they're in a dark place when they look at themselves in the mirror and don't feel like they're looking at what they're supposed to be, you know? It's hard, it's damaging, you know? It's something that a lot of people lose their life to. And it's not something you should devalue as another person. And you telling them that even after the entire battle they went through to finally be able to accept what they look like and finally get to a point where they're happy with themselves, you're just devaluing that entire like feeling. You're putting them down, you know, by being like, yeah, but you're still a woman, you're still a man. It's like, shut the fuck up. Why is it any of your business? Like, seriously. Why is it any of your business? It's not. It's really not. And I think it's so disgusting. Something made very hard by judgmental pricks. Exactly. But we'll always have those around. And it's unfortunately also up to... Let's, like, just keep going in the transgender situation here. It's up to the person who's transgender to kind of, as much as possible, learn to put a deaf ear towards those kind of comments. Because as unfortunate as it is, they will always be there. Does it make it acceptable that they're there? No. But being on the internet especially, you need to grow a thicker skin. And this doesn't just go towards people who are transgender, it goes towards anyone. I had to grow a thick skin being on the internet as well, because I've also faced hate due to different reasons, you know, everyone will. But it also doesn't mean we shouldn't hold people accountable to being pricks and being hateful, being transphobic, homophobic, racist, whatever. They should be held accountable. Take those screenshots, show it to their workplaces, you know, go ahead. Serve it. If they get fired, I'll take pleasure in that. You know, yet to meet a trans person that actually has completely become comfortable in their own skin. In a way, I don't think they ever will, because they'll always live with the ghost of their prior identity. I can't comment too much on it, because I haven't been one to transition, so I only know from what I have heard. Just sucks that the VA got explicit hate for being trans instead of getting proper constructive criticism like, oh, your pronunciation here wasn't right, but I do like the tone range of yours. But note, death threats and hate. I hope they're doing okay after the storm has settled. I know that they made a public post thanking Yoshi P for standing up for them, because Yoshi P stood up for her, I think, more than once. I think it's like 2 times, both on the internet, but also in a convention. I think he was on stage. He was condemning people hating on the voice actress. Because honestly, people were vile. Like, actually vile. Probably on interview as well. He's been very vocal about his displeasure with how people have been treating the voice actress. And yeah, I know that she made a post on Twitter thanking him for his support and for standing up for her. And reading through that post, there was a lot of supporters. There was also some haters, but there was a lot of supporters. But I'm sorry. I blame streamers like Asmongold for this kind of fucking mentality as well. I'm not an Asmongold fan. I think the guy's an absolute ass. And he really also needs to educate himself on the state of the world. And get his head out of his own ass. That's just my opinion. I'm glad you were here. You were there, in Fairy. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You would make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a title that befits your prowess. Prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, Leopold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ulda's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Elder's Eye. Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Milla. I'm known to have this effect on the fairer sex. Internet Fritz Hertz Mungold, Asmongold with zero context around it. Zach has some valid points on some topics, but how would you say it? A broken clock is right twice a day. I don't even give him the time of day. Because, like, I've heard his misogynistic takes, I've heard his homophobic takes, I've heard some really nasty stuff come out of his mouth, and, after it was a VTuber, there was some drama with their ex-husband. And Asmongold made a very public statement about it, which just drew so much hate and death threats towards the girl who was already trying to recover from an abusive relationship. That's fucking low. That's a douchebag fucking move right there. And there was a lot of other stuff. Like, I've honestly just kind of decided to throw out of my brain the stuff that I'd heard come out of that dude's mouth. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. The way you might learn something of humility. Ah, but how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Point. Your father would be proud of you, Milla. Don't ever change. Oh yes, there's one more thing I wanted to say before I go, Fairy. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Level begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. 7 years ago, before my match. Was I right? I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Yeah, Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever. I made my choice, and in spite all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skill, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell. Was I right? That was all Leovold's doing, it wasn't actually his doing. I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to. What in the 7 hells are you looking at? This is a training hall, why aren't you training right now? He has some sticky toxic vibes that makes me not like him, even without specific incidents. He just looks like that kind of person that just has such a bad breath, you know? Toxic both inside and out. I just don't agree with him. That's it. Like, I don't like his personality. I don't like his stance on a lot of things, so I just don't agree with him. There was also another dude who was very vocal about the whole Dawn Trail situation, who's also a freaking toxic piece of little waste of space. I don't remember his name because, again, I've just decided to face it out of my memory because I don't really need that information. But I think there was also rumors that he was a scammer and stuff as well. Like, there was a lot of stuff. I don't remember what his name is. You think all it takes to stand on blood sands is a sword and your stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work and an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman has the potential to become a champion, but it is you, and you alone, who decides your destiny. Sprinkle that salt. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Fuck! I can't even wear the fucking helmet, can I? So I'm gonna take the boots. Why is this still the strongest thing? It is so goddamn freaking ugly. Like, what is this? Ah! I fucking hate it. So now viewers can have hats on, huh? In a tin can. It's so ugly yet so funny at the same time. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna... I think we can accept the next quest. Or just continue it, I mean. The recommended gear button is weird for armor. Like these that occupy 2 slots. It doesn't consider a helmet in the math. I should have thought about that, because that's actually kind of true, but whatever. It's fine. I needed new boots as well, anyways. I need new legs too, to be honest. Do I not have anything? Because this one's a 23. No, that one's a 25.
Oh well.
What's that one? Brave New Depths. Ugh, it's the Temple of Karn. Blech. Taru. I don't know, should I just end here for today? I don't know. I continue a little bit. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back in Ferry. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the cellar. Please enter at your leisure. I shall enter immediately. I'm not gonna keep going for too much longer, though.
It's Alfie!
I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. My fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us for the foreseeable future. In the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't. Or nor have I. Alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It is good to see you again in Ferry. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike remove from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. Foreshadowing. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Stola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty what the next... when next a primal will return to plague the land. And being the case, we This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. I can't read. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more predictable solution. Practicable solution. Something solution. Practicable. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseer. I bid you all enjoy moments of respite. You have earned it. Is there something else in Fairy? Beg pardon, a man named Lahabrea sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascian took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think...
Tataru.
A sylph? In Thanalan?
At long last, this one finds walking one in Fairy. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Naraxia. This one comes as friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Naraxia.
I think they're kind of cute. The sylphs. They're kind of adorable. Blah, 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 blah. Talking to Menphilia again. They're good and salad. Now! You're not allowed to eat them. Yes, Tataru is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, for people of Eorzea are beginning to unite in Fury, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light.
Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. It's because I feel like this is a good cutoff point. It's like before we start the new quest line. So, I think next stream will be Friday. I'm gonna take some days again, just to... I have some stuff I need to do. I need to relax a little bit too. But yeah, I have some plans. So next stream will probably be Friday, same time as usual. And then I will see if I can fit in one on Sunday. We shall see. But I really need to pee again. But thank you all for popping in, and thank you again, Free, for the gifted subbies. Appreciate it. Mwah. You're amazing as always. And the freaking hype train too. Always full of surprises. But yeah. I think that's where I'll end it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna remove my makeup. And then I have a raid I need to do. So I'm gonna go. Thank you again. And I'll see you probably on Friday. I'll put it in the Discord as I usually in the Discord. The Discord link is down there. That's what I mean. I'll put it in the Discord if I decide to stream. But bye bye. Mwah.
Gone somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I wanna play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, now you'll beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I don't hear you say you're sorry. You in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, now you'll beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I don't hear you say you're sorry. Somewhere and dyed my hair now. your soul.